hard to bring outside money in. I mean, right now there's the Retail Development Corporation, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. I'm also the president for the BIA for the Pilette Village here, which is a group of really great small and independent business owners. And we fight really hard to, compete against cross-border and compete against out-of-city, compete against the internet. And I guess to make sure that I'm kind of clearly answering your question, to say, if we took the attitude to say, support your neighbor, purchase things from them, there is a slightly higher cost sometimes to doing things locally, but that's really only an initial thing, because as more revenue gets generated through, through these small businesses, they can get levels of efficiency that will allow them to be more competitive if they're moving more volumes. Like with us, a large thing as we've grown is the cost of paper has gone down for us. By finding, better vendors, by buying in bigger bulk. So it gives us the ability to be more competitive. You can't do that right out of the gate, and so that an extra shot in the arm of local infusion of business and or trying to bring outside money in, so once money leaves, it's very challenging to get it back.
Well, there's a couple of things. First and foremost, we've seen the government take us up on our plan, our idea to get young people engaged in the workforce with a youth job creation program, and that plan, in fact, does require, at least our plan did require, wages to be paid higher than minimum wage. And this is a direct subsidy that government steps in and helps businesses to hire young people and get them some experience on the job and some training on the job. That kind of thing would fit in perfectly with this kind of company because it's not just the youngest of youth, of 16, but the age that we had targeted goes all the way up to the age of 26. So young people that are finishing college, perhaps have their certificate in design, could easily come here, and the program would help to subsidize their wage to get them up and running in the company, to get that first phase of training in, and that's fantastic. But we also have a job creation tax credit plan that we had hoped that the government would take us up on for the last several years, and they haven't yet. But if we were to form a government in the future, it's something that we think is something that would work. Obama's doing it in the States, and it does the same kind of thing. It partners with companies who are hiring people, and it gives them a bit of a break for having hired folks, and so it helps in terms of their bottom line.